Ah, shit. You caught me. Did Prof. Camellia send you? Huh? Oh, you aren't looking for me then. Good. You won't tell anyone that I'm ditching, will you? Oh, you're that new kid, right? We have elemental magics together. Name's Hazel. Nice to meet you. But, back to it. Let's keep this little run-in between us, okay? You're lost? I don't blame you. Where are you trying to go? Study hall? You have study period now, huh? Well, they don't take attendance for that. Don't worry about being late. You're kinda on the opposite side of Nightspell, though. Study hall is right by the headmaster's office, just around the corner, on the left-hand side. How long have you been here now? Since the semester started, right? So... huh. A week already. Wow. And look at me, already cutting class. That's fine, though. If I don't maintain my detention record for this year, I'll break my streak. Just can't stand being in a stuffy classroom on a day like today. I like sitting in the courtyards when they're empty and peaceful. It's also calming, which I could definitely use after the week I've had. Huh? Oh, you don't want to know. Just the usual for me. Butting heads with teachers, fighting with the other kids on my floor at the dorms, accidentally setting shit on fire. Right, I guess I should tell you now. I'm specializing in pyromancy. Surprising no one. What did you choose? General spellcasting is solid. Not for me, though. I get so bored doing all that non-specific stuff. That's why I'm skipping my incantations class right now. If I'm not using my fire magic, I'm not really interested. That's all there is to say. I just can't focus. How have you found classes here so far? Is that so? Sounds about right. It's cool that you get to take elemental magics and general spellcasting, though. Do you like that stuff? I'm always curious about how other people feel about pyromancy and the like. Neat. It seems like you have a broad range of interests. Wonder what you'll end up doing when you graduate. What do I want to do? Go into the Queen's Army, of course. That, or start up my own shop and sell pyromancy gear. I love making fireproof equipment and tools for channeling my magic. It would be neat to help other mages out with that stuff. Man, firing up a forge always gets me excited. Making shit with my own two hands is so satisfying. Almost more satisfying than burning shit down. Hope I don't sound too freaky. I know better than, set random stuff on fire. Get into trouble, all that. But life gets so boring when I'm not making my own fun. You'll see soon enough. Nightspell is cool and all, but not much exciting happens here. It's just go to class, go to bed, rinse and repeat. I'm anxiously awaiting graduation. Still have nearly 2 years to go. Damn. Are you the type to land in detention? I should have guessed from your demeanor. You seem cool enough. Come ditch with me more often. I'm just kidding. It's probably best you don't follow in my footsteps. Huh? Oh, I just mean because all the professors see me as a problem child. Even if I'm good at magic. Class is much less of a pain when your teachers actually like you, after all. Even the headmaster rolls his eyes when I have to go see him these days. And he's the most chill dude you can imagine. Oh no, you don't get sent to the headmaster just for getting detention or anything. When you're in big trouble, you're taken to his office, and he has to update your student records with the incident. So, yeah, I've had a few incidents. Like what? Let's see. Near the end of last year, I may have gone to the tavern in Mary Lane after classes, and snuck a few drinks that I probably shouldn't have. I got a bit, well, tossed, and that's not really allowed. So, when I tried to get back into the dorms past curfew, Professor Rook caught me and dragged me to the office, still lightheaded and incoherent. If it hadn't been so close to the end of the semester, I think I might have been suspended, or even sent back home. You'd think I'd learned my lesson by now, but I just feel the need to step outside the rules to prove I'm my own person sometimes, you know? I want to do things that other people are afraid to, because of the consequences. I don't really care what happens, you know? As long as I prove that I can do it, then I'm happy. Even if it means I spend the next few weekends sitting in detention. That being said, if I could start school over from the very beginning, maybe I'd have done things a little differently. Like, at this point, I'm upholding a reputation. Everyone already expects me to do this stuff, so why not, you know? But if I had a clean slate, meh. Not like it's really worth thinking about at this point. I'm me, and everyone else will just have to deal with it. You know what I mean? I knew you'd get where I'm coming from. You know who I think you'd like? My buddy Ash. He's in general spellcasting too, actually. And he's super funny. He never rats on me, but he's not really the type to ditch. He's a pretty good student and all that. Not exactly the smartest, though. Though, to be honest, I'm not much better. I'll tell him about you at dinner, probably. I'm sure he'd be thrilled to meet you. You can never have too many friends, after all. And I can imagine you just started. How many people are you hanging out with regularly? And besides, if you ever did want to get in a bit of trouble, well, Ash is the person to go to. For some reason, he's able to get away with almost anything. I guess he's just so personable he can sweet talk his way out of detention. Though, like I said, he's a good student. Only now and then do he and I really get up to any mischief. Normally I just do it on my own. Not that I mind, of course. I have a brand, after all. I can't have people thinking that it's someone else in charge of my escapades. All of my stupid ideas are pretty much my own. Well, you ought to go. I'm bound to get caught soon, and you don't deserve to get punished along with me. Do as I say, not as I do, right? You don't have that kind of a reputation here yet, and you probably don't want it. So, well, hopefully I don't catch you in detention anytime soon. But if you do want to hang out sometime, then, well, maybe I'll get to elemental magics a little early. Then you'll at least have a seat saved for you. It was cool meeting you. And hey, I might be a week late to say this, but welcome to Nightspell.